There are powerful winds of change, which actually started in 2022. At that time, I thought it was going to bring that change, but it's built over time. Nigeria was born October 1st, 1960, and on that date, Oya, which is planet Pluto, was in Ogun's house, which is Ishu. And ever since then, whenever Pluto, Oya, gets into the 6 degrees of any house, of the 12 houses, it brings momentous change. So the second house that he moved to after birth was 6 degrees Libra. And that was on July 29th, 1975, when we had the Muritala coup. Then it moved to Scorpio, which is Oya's actual house, in August in 1985. That's when Babangida came to power. Then it moved to Sagittarius and got to the 6 degrees on June 7th, 1998, which was when Abacha died. Then the following one was when it moved into Capricorn, that's Faloye. When it got to 6 degrees, exactly 6 degrees, we had Jonathan Goodluck. So the next 6 degrees is going to be in Aquarius, but this next 6 degrees, which is in June 2027, also packs a very, very powerful punch. Because what it's not only that Oya will be at 6 degrees, it will be meeting and exchanging essences with Shango and Olokun. Shango Uranus for justice, and Olokun for conscious leadership. But this is not only about Nigeria, and we're already seeing what is happening throughout the whole world. We've seen the war start as predicted. We did a video that on February 13th, the global consciousness will begin to change. And within that period, I think less than 2 weeks now, we've seen people fall on Epstein charges or calls to question the Clintons, the British royal family, the head of European institution. And this war, which is like the beginning of the Third World War, although the greatest beat was when Shango re-enters Eshu's house, which is every time we've had that as well, every 84 years, that's an 84-year cycle. The last one was Second World War. Before that, we had the American Civil War and the invasion and colonization, the colonization of Lagos. Then before that one, we had, this was in 1770, the War of Independence in America, and then Oyo, where we had Basharon Abiodun step up to guard. So these are trends. You know, like in economics, you can use past events and trends to understand. And it is not only about history. If farmers understand trends, that's when they know how to plant and when to harvest. And there are these different aspects in life that follow trends. So it's not completely, we aren't just going to lie down and say, well, we are going to. There is no way this upheaval in the world is not going to affect us. We already have, you know, from the battle on Ukraine has now moved to the battle in Iran with Pakistan and Afghanistan and the Gulf states. And right here in Nigeria, and this is one of the scary parts, because the current administration has aligned with the West with the hope to take back the Sahel countries. So when they make us, when we start these proxy wars between us, it's going to be, and or even the Afro-Asiatic civilization has been pushing all along into the indigenous African civilization, which is South and Middle Belt. Unfortunately, even for us to form a southern body, people are attacking the SNTRC, which is a cultural body to unite all of us who share the same civilization of Ifa, Afa, the same philosophies, the same genetic origins. And that's the indigenous Africans who spread from Southwest here all the way down to South Africa, genetically and culturally. So, but it's not all lost. We go through a lot while the world changes from might is right to right is might, change from scientific materialism to spiritual, to scientific spiritualism, which is what actually came from the digital age that has taken the initial template of Ifa, and we will move that forward. So there's a lot to come, but it's not going to be easy for us.